Hey everyone, Dante here with the Raging Geek, and today I have the PF-78-1 Perfect Gundam. This is a collaboration between Bandai and Tamashii nations. I got this at a local comic book store, surprisingly cheaper than Amazon or eBay. On Amazon it's going for $69.99. I saw on eBay it was going for about $79.99. I happened to get this at my local comic store. It was $49.99. Great price. Decided to pick it up. I actually saw this at the Tamashii Nations pop-up store in Midtown Manhattan when it was around. I didn't get it then. I was, kind of on the fence about it. It wasn't a model. It was an action figure, and it was going for, a lot of money. I was kind of hesitant at the time, but I'm assuming it's not selling too well because the comic store that I got it from, it had a tag under it. It was trying to sell it for $79.99 originally, and now it bumped the price down to $49.99. So it seems like they're trying to move these items. Good time to pick it up. It's always good to get a bargain. RX-78-2, always something I'm on the lookout for, and we're going to open this up and take a look. Now, at a glance, it seems like this is pretty much the RX-78-2 with some added armor and accessories. So we're going to open this up. I'm going to pan down. We're going to take a look. This is the PF-78-1 Perfect Gundam. Also, if you look, there is a lot of stuff going on this box. You have the Robot Spirits logo here. You have the A.N.I.M.E branding here. So a lot of different branding and logos going on here. I'm not too familiar with them. So A.N.I.M.E, Action, New, Imagination, Memory, Emotion of the First Generation. Wow, that's a mouthful. Let's open it up. Let's see if, this is all the rage. Still, at $50, this is a pretty pricey action figure. I'm going to compare it to the RX-78-2 entry grade model. So I'm going to pan down. Stay tuned. This is the PF-78-1 Perfect Gundam. This is a collaboration between Tamashii Nations and Bandai. So this is pretty much, I want to say, a notch up entry grade level action figure. Look at it. It's pretty much the same size as the entry grade model. There's some minor detail differences, but yeah, I'm gonna say that the action figure, I haven't taken it out yet, but the action figure probably has some subtle detail improvements over the entry grade model here. Let's take it out of the box. I have a feeling already you're paying for all these these numerous accessories here. So this is where your $50 is going. And that's if you can get it for $50. I just happen to get it for $50. Like I said, on Amazon it's going for $70. On eBay it could be going for like $80. So, out of the box, this is what you're looking at compared to the entry grade. And some subtle detail differences. The Perfect Gundam, some minor detail, I want to say, improvements. You definitely get a lot of hands. You get 4 sets of hands. You get a bunch of laser effects here. This is the inside of the shield. Got a couple of saber handles here. Some warheads, I want to say, or grenades. Alright, so I'm going to start putting on some of his armor pieces here. And we're going to see how this looks. So you get I want to say, like a hand rack here to put all the different hands. You get 5 sets of hands, including the one that comes on the actual Gundam. So you get some extra face plates, which is interesting. You can see here the other one being this one. And then you have the traditional Gundam faceplate here. I think I like the wink action going on with this one, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to proceed to put the armor on. These appear to be water decals. I'm not going to do them now. But the large one goes on the shield, and the small one goes on the front armor plate. Okay, so put together, this is what you got. Take a closer look. He's got his shoulder rifle. He's got hand blasters. He's got his shield. Some armored legs with thrusters. In the back, he's got additional thrusters. He's even got like a communications antenna, I want to say. In the directions, they say this is delicate, so be careful. It's retractable. I'm going to keep it down just to be safe. The shoulder cannon, it does go up and down. When you put it down, just make sure to tilt the Gundam's head to the left so you do not snap his I want to say his crown or his antenna. They do give you an extra set of horns here. You get the beam rifle, get his beam cannon. It does have a back harness where if you take this extra back piece off, you can mount it to his back, or you can you could wield it in one of his hands. He's got 3 different faces, and again, comparison between the two. Entry grade PF-78-1 action figure. He also comes with a number of effects. This is like his lightsaber effect, like when he's slashing. So this would actually be connected to his saber, like so. So it would be like a slashing effect. Then you have various beam effects. So this would actually attach to his rifle here. Well, it could either go to his rifle on his shoulder or on his hands. Firing here. Pow pow. And he also has various, I want to say he also has thruster effects. Be mindful of these pegs that go into the thrusters. You know, they're very delicate. So a lot of accessories here. You know, they can go on the side, they can go on the back. A lot of options for details. You know, with all these options though, is a lot of room for stuff to break. And you know, I know all these details are cool. You know, as far as just you know, being a toy, yeah, a lot of potential for things to break here. And that's always my biggest concern. You know, you make a purchase like this, even $50, hey, really is not fun when one of these little pegs or accessories breaks. So just be mindful of that. Putting this together, not complex, but not fun. Especially over here on his, right here, on his, there's like these added hip plates or pelvic plates, I want to say. They really have a tendency to pop out. So when putting on these yellow barrels on the side, the pelvic plates tend to pop out a lot. So just be mindful of that. You know, you got to be patient. You know, entry grade, $10. PF-78-1 Perfect Gundam. You know, it's retailing for about $80. I can't remember at Tamashii Nations how much it was going for, but I have a feeling it was going for about $80 or $90. Basically, what you're paying for are all these added accessories and effects. The action figure itself, I mean, it's basically a notch up one notch up from the entry grade model with a whole bunch of attachments to embellish this glorified entry grade model. Now granted, it's not a model, it's an action figure, but I mean, as far as quality and moving parts, I mean, it's not much different than the entry grade model. Like I said, everything is probably just one notch up quality and detail wise. And I just happened to get this for $50. So you're at $50. I want to say it's kind of a stretch. I would think, for something like this, maybe in the $35, $40 range, but $50, it's a stretch. I mean, I guess it's how much are you into these accessories. If you really like this model, I would say hunt around for it. Try not to pay top dollar for it. Like I said, I mean, it's not the best quality model. You're paying for all the accessories. I think my favorite thing about this model is the different visors. I mean, I like the wink effect. There's the inside of the shield, so you see it. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's a different take on the RX-78-2. I mean, I'm not too familiar if this was ever in the manga or the anime cartoon series. These added armor pieces and accessories. But if you're an RX-78-2 fan, this definitely brings a new element and breathes new life into the RX-78-2 variant. So something to take a look at. You can find this on Amazon or eBay. I would check also your local hobby shops, Gundam hobby shops. They might have them. And, like I said, I mean, it happened to be at my local comic store. So check it out. PF-78-1 Perfect Gundam. Very cool. This was The Raging Geek. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Coming again soon, I got more everything. Gundam, toys, you name it, we got it. Thanks for watching. Come again soon. Take care.
Raging Geek. Retro. All things geek. Where geeks can be geeks. Raging Geek. Retro. All things geek. Where geeks can be geeks.